Welcome to the Geeks Attic. It's Turtle Time. We're going to be reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Issue 1 from the Ultimate Collection Volume 1. It's all in black and white. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird in 1984. The first issue was released in May of 1984, which it tells the origins of the Turtles. Now with me I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimate Collection Volume 1. This collects issues 1 through 7 and a one-shot. It also has annotations, notes from both of the creators. Very cool. In this new series, Turtle Reviews, I'm going to give an overview of the issue, and then I'm going to give my overall thoughts like my other reviews. Now, I'm going to go over issue number 1, and then we'll follow it up with issue 2 at another time. So, let's get into that overview. Like I mentioned in the introduction, the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic was printed in May 1984. The creators of the classic Turtles are Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. Now the first issue starts off with the 4 mutant turtles. Leonardo introduces himself and his 3 brothers, along with which weapon each of them wields. Now we've got Leo's weapon of choice, the katana, or sword. We have Michelangelo, who has the nunchucks, Raphael uses a set of sais, and Donatello has a staff. They stand as 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles against over a dozen Purple Dragon gang members. A fight breaks out, and the street thugs don't stand a chance against these turtles. Once the gang is down, the turtles sneak away into the darkness to the underworld of the storm drainage system. The turtles go back to their master, Master Splinter, who is a giant rat. Now, Master Splinter starts to tell a story, so we jump back in time as he tells the story of how the turtles came to be and what their life's mission is. He tells the story of Hamato Yoshi, Master Splinter's owner. He was a shadow warrior, a master of ninjutsu. In Japan, he was part of the famous and feared Foot Clan, a group of warriors and assassins. Now, Hamato Yoshi loved a woman, Tang Shin. And then there's this other guy, Uraku Nagi. He was a rival of Hamato Yoshi, a competitor in all things, even love. Uraku Nagi had his heart and mind set on Tang Shin as well. Now, Tang Shin, she is the peak of the love triangle. She has only ever loved Hamato Yoshi. One day, Hamato Yoshi goes to pay Tang Shin a visit at her place of dwelling, and what Hamato finds there is absolutely appalling. He sees Uraku Nagi standing above Tang Shin, beating her. Tang Shin refused to love Uraku Nagi. She told him, "No, I don't love you. I love Hamato Yoshi." So, if Uraku Nagi could not have Tang Shin, well, Hamato Yoshi can't have her either. So, he starts to beat her. Well, Hamato Yoshi sees this, and he beats the life out of Uraku Nagi. The conflict within Hamato Yoshi is simply resolved because he only had 2 choices. He could either kill himself to restore his honor, or he could just pack up everything and his love and move off to the United States of America to New York City. And that's exactly what they do, taking very little possessions with them, but they do take Hamato Yoshi's pet rat. The family of Uraku Nagi is furious by his death, especially his 7-year-old youngest brother, Oroku Saki. The Foot Clan took Oroku Saki in and bent him to their will. They trained him and fueled his hatred, and the day came when he grew up and surpassed his masters, and still he held on to that anger for Hamato Yoshi. He was sent to the United States to lead a New York branch of the Foot Clan. Oroku Saki is a fearsome assassin now based in New York. He locates and finds Tang Shin. He kills her. And sadly, once again, Hamato Yoshi comes home to discover that Tang Shin, this time, is dead. Then he's confronted by Oroku Saki, also known as the Shredder. Hamato Yoshi, like his wife, is slain by the Shredder. And that was the tale that Splinter tells the Turtles about his master. Then he goes on to explain the origins of himself and the Turtles, and how they have become mutated. It all started when a truck is driving down the road and swerves out of the way, almost hitting a blind man. A canister falls from the truck and strikes a man near his eyes, and the canister bounces down the street, crashing into a glass jar that a kid is holding, with 4 infant turtles. The turtles and the canister fall into a manhole. The canister breaks, and ooze is everywhere, drenching the turtles. Splinter, who saw all this, goes to the manhole, collects the turtles. He did his best to clean up the turtles, and of course the ooze gets all over Splinter while he's trying to clean up these turtles. There was this glow that remained for a while, and over a short period of time, they started to grow tall and learn to speak and walk on 2 feet. Splinter taught them everything he knew and gave them names that he actually found in a book about the Renaissance. He raised them up to be stealthy ninja. So the turtles were raised to avenge Hamato Yoshi. Now we jump to the current time after the Turtles have defeated the Purple Dragon Gang and Splinter tells their story. Splinter sends Raphael to deliver a message to the Shredder. Raphael finds the location of the Foot Clan and kills 3 Foot security guards in the process. He tosses a Sai into a window with a message wrapped around one of the blades. It sticks to a wall, disrupting Orokusaki's business. The message was an invitation to a fight to the death, vengeance for Hamato Yoshi and Tang Shin. Then we jump to the 4 turtles awaiting the presence of the Shredder on a rooftop. Once the Shredder arrives, he calls his Foot Clan to attack. The turtles fight several armed and dangerous warriors. They stand strong, but not without scrapes and bruises. They get beat up pretty bad. Now they face the Shredder after they defeated the Foot Clan. Shredder's actually kind of impressed. But they have an error here. They attack him one at a time. They don't go as a group. They get a little prideful and try to take him out individually. Big mistake on their part. They're tossed aside like rag dolls. Shredder starts to laugh and is like, wow, you guys are weak. Well, then the turtles regroup, decide, okay, well, guys, time to work together. This time, they overwhelm the Shredder. Leo actually sticks Shredder with his katana, but it doesn't kill him. I mean, the blade's right through his body. Doesn't kill him yet. Shredder, though, does admit defeat and tells them, hey, finish me off. I'm done. You guys are victorious. But the turtles say, hey, you know what? You can redeem your honor by taking your own life with a sword. They try to give him a sword. Well, the Shredder, he laughs that off. He pulls out a grenade, basically says, if I'm going to die, everyone's going to die. Donatello spears the Shredder with his staff right in the face, knocking the grenade and the Shredder off of the rooftop that they were fighting on. And when Shredder hits the ground, the grenade explodes. Pieces go everywhere. Now the turtles, they're done. They're finally, they're sore, they're achy. They win. They go down to the streets to go see what they can find. And what they find is Shredder armor everywhere. There actually is no body of the Shredder. Interesting. But the turtles feel successful in avenging their master's master. So with the characters, I love Splinter. He's awesome. You know, he's that old, wise warrior teaching his students how to fight, to be ninjas, to complete a mission that he knows that he can't really fulfill. Leonardo, he's like a leader. He likes to take charge. We saw him put the sword through Shredder, which was really cool. Raphael, in the beginning of the story, he's actually pretty angry. He's like shaking with rage. So we've already seen that he's like a ticking time bomb. He's ready to explode. He's ready to take care of business and not play games. I love seeing how the turtles had to work together to do what they needed to do. They tried to do things solo. Raphael, of course, he went and took care of business when he delivered a message to the Shredder. He did good on his own. He killed three Foot Clan members on his little side mission there. The characters were great. I loved how everything was. So for my overall thoughts, I love this issue. The only knowledge that I had of the Turtles was, of course, I watched some of the cartoons as a kid, played some of the video games, and I didn't really pay attention to the story that much back then. It was just all, you know, oh, cool colors, cool, fun cartoon. And I loved the movie. I saw the original movie, thought it was great. It was nice, gritty, dark. This issue is so much darker than the film, and there's so much difference. It's not an adaptation exactly of this issue. Things have been taken from it, of course. A lot of it has been, but there's so many other elements that are not included in this issue that are, you know, like within the movie. I love how we got introduced to the characters. I love how we got told the backstory by Master Splinter. It was fantastic. I love the ending was left kind of open. In the annotation section, we learned that the two creators would swap papers. One would do the lettering, one would do the drawing, and then they'd swap it. And the other one would do the writing, the other would do, you know, just to keep it consistent and the same throughout. They shared the work, they created it together, and it's seamless. It's great. I like how the ending was left open. They even said in the annotations, like, okay, well, if we kill a character off, we don't want to be that comic that just brings them back to life. We just like, oh, they're dead. Oh, wait, no, they're not. We see a lot of that these days. This one, the Turtles defeat Shredder. They pick up like an arm piece of the Shredder and like, oh, Shredder's been shredded. But there's no body. They left the body out. So maybe we could see a return of the Shredder later on into the future with these original Ninja Turtles. I don't know. This is my first read-through of the comic series. I'm thrilled to be doing so. Like I said, with this, I really liked going through the lore. I liked how we get into the characters, the Turtles. It's going to be fun. I hope you guys enjoy this stuff and stick with this new series Turtle reviews. So do I recommend that you find issue 1 and read it? Yes. If you can get your hands on an original copy, that would be incredible, but odds are you're probably not going to be able to. So I recommend you pick up the Ultimate Collection Volume 1. It's all in black and white. Annotations included in the book from the creators. Guys, I'll provide a link down in the description box to Amazon if you would like to pick up a copy of this. Definitely a fun read. I read issue 1 about 2 or 3 times. I love it. I can't wait to dive into the next one and get with you guys on that one. For the rating of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 1, I give it an A+. Incredible. Check me out at thegeeksaddict.com and find me across all social media at TheGeeksaddict. Have a good one.